And it's Bert. Is Juliana acting strangely?
Have you noticed Juliana acting strangely lately?
Oh, well, I'm probably just being paranoid, but she's been so much more pleasant lately. I mean, it's been nice, but also a bit unnerving. Most people don't really understand us, but I always appreciated how she can just take charge of a situation. What allowed me to focus on my research. I'm worried something has happened to her. She doesn't seem like the same person. Was there something else, Detective?
See, that's exactly what someone who is guilty would say in order to try to point the blame to somebody else.
What do you mean Juliana's not the same person?
My wife has always been a very harsh woman, Detective. I don't know who it is in our rooms, but that is not my wife, Detective. Was there something else, Detective?
I don't know. I was thinking Bert was the killer, but I haven't crossed him off my list yet. He might just be saying this just to throw us off. Because he's got the voice modulator
I'd like
thing.
to hear more about your research.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Please, just go.
That means you're guilty, I think. I don't know. My money's still on Bert for the time being. Right now, my number one suspect is Bert. I think that Juliana and Keith are a red herring, but that's just my guess. The Overseer. We'll check out the Overseer's room and see what he has to say about it. Hydroponics. We'll go to hydroponics first. Ooh, but I can get fresh stuff. Cool. Oh, I got too many melons. Darn it. Darn it. Oops. I didn't mean to steal that. Sorry. Sorry. My mistake. I didn't mean to steal that one.
Heads up.
What's he?
I'm glad that they did that so that, you know, they don't get upset. Like, oh, it's my mistake. I made a mistake. I misclicked something, which is so easy in this game. So I'm glad they did that. Okay. It's good for now. What else is up here? Okay, let's check out the Overseer's quarters. See if we can find... I'm wondering who the Overseer is. Is the Overseer still up here? Oh! Oh! Oh. So there was one human still here. Yeesh. Apparently it's on his yes, terminal. Let's take a look and see what we can find out. Welcome to Robco Industries. Clearance Overseer eyes only. Vault 118 Overseer instructions. Confidential, confidential, confidential. Overseer eyes only. Violation VTP 01011. Vault 118 is designed to test the social interactions between the working class and ultra-wealthy when under confined conditions. Working in conjunction with staff from the Cliff's Edge Hotel, this vault shall function as a luxury hotel to attract the necessary testing subjects. Upon beginning the test, additional subjects shall be admitted from the local population into a second, much inferior wing of the vault. Operations Protocol Manual. Residents admittance. Prior to experiment activation, Vault 118 shall function as an ultra-elite hotel to attract test subjects of appropriate wealth and status. This shall be operated as clandestine area of the hotel to ensure that individuals drawn to privilege and exclusivity are present. Upon activation, notice from Vault-Tec. The secondary wing of the vault shall be made open to the public and selected from the local working class population. These subjects are to be taken through the exclusive areas of the vault on entry, but thereafter confined to cramped second wing. Once residents have been admitted, the vault is to be sealed until test results can be determined. Preferential treatment. Test Group A, Ultra Elite. This subject group, not to number more than 10, shall have their every desire tended to by robotic staff, to the extent that it is possible. They are considered to be above all legal restrictions when interacting with Test Group B. Test Group B Working Class. This subject group should begin numbering 300 and shall be restricted to the second wing of the vault. Measures should be taken to ensure that living conditions are uncomfortable and cramped. Food and other rations are to be extremely limited, and any breach of rules are to be judged by Test Group A and enacted by robotic staff members. What exactly are they trying to gain from this experiment, from this social experiment? I don't understand. Staff duties and security. Due to the potential for extreme social interactions, Vault-Tec staff shall be restricted to the overseer and key research members. All of the security, services, and maintenance positions shall be filled by robotic staff to ensure safety and test compliance. Well, a lot of good that did. I don't think it worked. Ugh. So there's a whole other wing that we haven't come to. This is just the wealthy wing. Do we have to go through the? I guess there's like. I guess we have to end up going through the other wing, the working class wing, which apparently outnumbers the people here. Overseer's log. Change of testing parameters. This is completely unheard of. One of the subjects from testing group A is apparently a researcher for General Atomics on some sort of advanced robotics program. He and his wife have convinced the other members of Group A that with the international situation becoming tense once again, their best chance to outlast the war is to have their brains inserted into these robots. And they're doing this voluntarily. It's absolutely insane. I've tried to convince my superiors that this will completely discount their test results, but they seemed more intrigued by the idea than appalled. The door wouldn't open. We received the activation notice from Vault-Tec to begin the test, despite the second wing still being incomplete. Oh, the second wing hasn't been complete yet. And the people here put their brains into the robots. Okay. However, when I attempted to trigger the recruitment protocol for Test Group B, the system informed me that I had been locked out. Someone from Test Group A seems to have overwritten the system to prevent the admittance of the local population of the island. They've been pounding on the door for days and there's nothing I can do. So only the privileged got to survive in the vault and the working class were kept out. I can't take this. Oh God, it's been weeks now and I realize today that I've become the test subject. Instead of testing the social interaction between the locals and this group of rich a-holes, it's just me trapped in here with them. They're going to live forever and I have to deal with them for the rest of my life. I can't take it. I wonder if he killed himself or if she just starved to death. This might be what's her face
construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once a premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault-Tec won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
Investigate Juliana Riggs. I'll take this log.
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
From way down here, apparently. Alright. We've got more people to talk to. Is there anything up here? No? There's one door here that I haven't opened yet. Oh, we're back here again. Alright. I'm wondering if there's any more clues? Was there any more clues in this area? Or is that it? Guess not. Alright, I'm gonna talk to Santiago. Again.
My fellow connoisseur of the art. Here to see my latest work.
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, detective.
It's the
The
paint.
others do not like to think about it, but even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus' torch, it kindles within me the fire to create as much art as I can with the time that I have.
Never mind.
Let's talk to Juliana.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Yes, I do, actually.
I found some evidence that Ezra was embezzling from you and the other investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
Never mind.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
There's gotta be something else.
Sealing yourself up in a steel hole to escape the bomb. Sounds like trading one kind of hell for another one.
Yeah, Longfellow, ain't that the truth?
Hey there, Tiger. Here for more stories about my acting career, or something else?
Not right now.
Right now.
I'll be around, languishing from your inattention. Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Yeah, now I'm almost twice as tall as you.
I think you're the real murderer.
That's just silly, Detective. Why would I want to kill Mr. Parker?
I know your secret.
Give it up. I know your secret, Juliana. Or should I say, Ezra?
Well,
Oh.
Detective, that's quite the
Yeah, the voice modulator.
Shame. I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer.
Ah, the voice modulator.
Well, had to end eventually.
See, I called it, guys. I called it.
Doesn't have to end in more violence.
I called
detective.
it.
Just walk away. I'll leave, and you can tell them I escaped.
No. This is not how it's gonna work. Why did you kill her?
Why did you kill Juliana?
I hadn't planned on it, but Juliana figured out what I was doing and had to be dealt with swiftly. I
Right, you
thought
swapped.
I could get a bit more money out of this place before making my escape.
Yeah, he
What's it
swapped
going to be,
accessories.
detective? Join me in getting rich, or die defending some outdated ideals?
I pick option 3. I take you out and leave. And everybody else here is just jolly good. Not a
Not a
chance.
chance. Your murder spree stops here.
Then let us end this.
Oh, I intend to. Miss Juliana Riggs. Murder she don't. Brain Dead Part 2. Defeat Ezra. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I knew it. I called it, guys. You heard me. I totally called that it had something to do with voice modulating, like changing their voice and switching up their clothes, switching up their accessories. Ugh. Can't put one over on me, Bethesda. Can't put one over on me, because that's something I would do. If that's something I would do, then yeah, I called it.
I found the killer.
It was Ezra. He killed Juliana and took her place to hide his tracks.
My word! I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something like this. What happened when you confronted him?
I smacked him.
Turns out Robo-Brains can eat. And I served him up a heaping helping of justice.
Well, bravo, I suppose. There you are, Detective. Payment for your services and a bonus for uncovering such a heinous plot. I don't think we could have done it without you.
Nice. Awesome. So, is that it? Is that it? Brain dead. Completed. Defeat Ezra Parker in Vault 118. Oh, well, then, all in a day's work. Nice! I can get my final perk, which is final perk down here, so that my... Yes, fusion cores can be ejected from power armor like devastating grenades, and fusion cores last twice as long. Perfect.
Protect and serve.
So I guess I can talk to these people and tell them they're off the hook.
Is everyone all right? Is everyone all right?
Brain Dead 2 is completed. Sorry about your wife.
What was all that commotion?
Oh, I can't talk
What was
him?
all that commotion?
I can't tell Bert what happened. Okay, well, would have been made more sense if I could do that, but... Juliana. Poor Juliana. All in a day's work, Longfellow. All in a day's work.
Something sounded exciting, Detective.
Exciting indeed. That was fun. I liked that. That was a really enjoyable mystery. Very clever. But not clever enough. Mwahaha. There was one thing in Vault 118 though. Here. This is the door. I'm wondering what's in here.
Heard about the experiments they did in places like this. Human decency must have been in short supply back then.
Oh. Oh. What is this place? This is the other wing? Oh, this is where they were trying to construct the other wing. Right. And they never finished it. That's cool. I'm wondering what we're gonna find here.
Dark enough for you, Captain?
What was in that other room? Light. Light. It's all stuff I can just sell. Sell. Oh, this is where they were gonna send people down. Yeah, this is the other wing. These are the fancy cars that they had all the rich people. I guess all the rich people would be able to put their stuff in. Okay. What's up here? This is a staircase, right? Yeah. What is the purpose of this? Is it just more garages? Oh, okay. Gosh, they just put all the cars in here. Okay, fine. Fine. What's over here? Okay, that's where the rest of the wing would have been. Gotcha. Okay, that was uneventful. But it's cool that they included, you know, the rest of the wing, because they said that, you know, they implied that they started construction but didn't quite finish. So that I'm glad that they held true to that. Would have thought that I would have gotten a little bit more out of this portion of the map, but apparently not. Okay. Well, that was fun.
Good day to you, sir.
Thank you, Maxwell. As amusing as it would be to hack you, I am not going to. Missions. Alright, mystery solved, everybody. All in a day's work. Okay, so since we've been helping out the people of oh gosh, this is a big jump. The people of Far Harbor, I thought it was time for us to actually try to help the sense of Acadia. So we're gonna go ahead and get those data drives that we were sent to grab, just so that I can get those out of the way. I guess my plan is to try to, I don't know if this is the best thing in the world, but, ooh, there's an angler up there. But I guess what I wanted to try to do is try to help out gain these people's trust, you know, with the side quests and all that first, and then start pushing forward to do the main quest, because I don't know if, while doing the main quest, if it would help to gain, I guess, the trust of both Far Harbor and Acadia, and maybe even the children of Adam, because maybe that would help broker peace across everyone. That's at least what I've normally noticed. You're gonna be dead. And he's flying up in the air. Ooh, legendary ruthless trapper. I went ahead and gave Longfellow the cannonball weapon, which I think is awesome. Admiral's friend, yeah, that's what I wanted. Can't see your head there. Ah, here we go. That's what I wanted. Nice! Double the hit. One hit in that thing. I also updated my Rufus Trapper. Updated my you're still alive? Here. I did a bunch of upgrades on my power armor too, so that my ability points actually regenerate faster when I run, when I'm moving. There we go. Alright, you know what? Forget it. I'm bringing out my trusty fish catcher because it is ridiculously... Whack! What? Can't hear you. There we go.
Someone else.
Nice. Old Longfellow looks awesome with that thing. Cooking station. No, I'm good. I'm good. Alright. Make sure there's nothing else up here. By the way, I did verify about Nick Valentine. I did verify that you can bring Nick to Acadia later on. He just needs to get within Acadia's sight. Or Acadia. Yeah, he just gets to get within, oh gosh. The leader, the main guy at Acadia, you know what I'm talking about. I forgot. Dima, I think? You just have to bring him inside of Dima, and he will initiate a conversation and be like, hey, I recognize you, and it's pretty much the same. Are you really starting a fight with me, Ragstag? I was ready to just let you go, and you just had to start a fight with us, so, you know, I'm gonna have to defend myself, if that's the case. I was just minding my own business, and the Ragstag insisted on picking a fight with me. Alright. If that's what you really want to do with your life, you know, the choices you make. Oh jeez, it's so hard to see in front of me. The way the light refracts against the fog, which is a really cool effect, don't get me wrong. It's just... Oh. We're getting closer. Southwest Harbor. Okay. That's awesome. Good job, Longfellow. Alright. There's some more enemies around. What have we got? Aha. Smack. Smack. Sorry. Oh, trap. Nice. And that's pretty much it. Alright. Want to make sure we clear this area out of baddies so they don't interrupt us. What do I want to eat? Let's have some cooked soft-shell meat. Oh, more baddies. Oh, sorry, Longfellow. Just trying to get over there. Oh, wow. What happened here? Wow. Huh. Storage drive. Storage drive. Okay, what's over here? Whoa, do you see that? It's a rib cage. Gosh. Sea monster? Was there a sea monster here? Oh gosh, what is this? What does this mean? Oh man. We're gonna have to look this up later. This is really interesting. I'm very curious about this thing. Look at that. That doesn't look like a whale to me. That looks like something else. Something else that we're probably gonna run into later. Alright, well we've got that. So now we've got a whole bunch of things to return back to Acadia. Alright, let's go and talk to Faraday first.
Yes?
I've got those storage drives you asked for.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Just the two? Really? I somehow thought there were three.
You didn't say anything about a certain number of them. Is there a problem?
No problem. Not really. I really was rather sure there had been three.
So where have the third one?
Well, you did your part, so I'll do mine. Thank you for recovering these.
I have a feeling the third one's gonna be... There's gonna be something about the third one. Hey, Desdemona wannabe.
Your missing synth was jumped by cannibal trappers. He didn't survive.
That poor bastard. That synth came here to live in peace, and we failed him in the worst way possible. It's my fault. I should have gone out there to meet him. Damn it all. I'm glad we were able to bring some closure to the matter. You deserve this. And shall we say 200 caps?
No, sorry for your loss.
Sorry things didn't turn out better. I wish they had.
You and I both. Thanks again for your help. Be safe out there.